For many people around the world, the name Karolina Protsenko is connected with one unforgettable image: a young girl standing on the streets of Santa Monica, holding a violin and performing with a confidence far beyond her age. Her videos captured millions of hearts because they represented something simple and genuine: a child sharing music with strangers and creating moments of happiness through her talent. But as the years passed, that familiar image slowly changed. The little girl performing outdoors became a young artist exploring new stages, new sounds, and a new identity. This transformation left many fans wondering what happened to the violin prodigy they first discovered online. Did she disappear? Did she leave music behind? The reality is much more interesting. Karolina's journey was not about disappearing, but about growing. Like many young artists who become famous at an early age, she reached a point where she had to decide how to move forward while balancing expectations from millions of people with her own dreams as an individual. Over the years, Karolina built a massive online audience through her violin performances, creating a worldwide connection with fans who admired her passion and dedication. Her early videos introduced audiences to a talented young musician who could transform popular songs into emotional violin performances. However, as she grew older, her artistic goals naturally began to evolve. The streets where she first gained attention became only one chapter of a much larger story. From Santa Monica streets to the global stage, Karolina's rise began with something incredibly simple: performing music in public spaces. Her appearances in Santa Monica attracted attention because of her unique combination of classical violin skills, stage confidence, and youthful energy. Unlike traditional performances inside concert halls, street performances created a direct connection between the artist and everyday people passing by. Those moments were special because they showed Karolina's personality as much as her musical ability. She was not just playing notes, she was creating an experience. When those performances were shared online, viewers from different countries discovered her talent, and her audience grew rapidly. This sudden attention opened many opportunities. Karolina appeared on major television programs and became recognized not only as a talented child musician, but also as a professional performer. These experiences helped her develop confidence and understand the responsibilities that come with public recognition. However, growing up in the spotlight also brought challenges. When a young person becomes famous, every decision attracts attention. Questions about education, privacy, performance schedules, and the balance between childhood and career often become part of public discussions. For Karolina and her family, managing this attention required careful decisions about how to protect her growth while continuing to support her passion. The challenges behind early fame. Behind every successful young artist is a story of hard work, discipline, and challenges that audiences do not always see. Karolina's journey was no different. While viewers saw the smiles, performances, and positive reactions, her family also had to navigate the complicated responsibilities that came with building a public career. One major challenge involved balancing artistic opportunities with the rules and expectations surrounding young performers. As Karolina became more popular, her family had to make thoughtful choices about where and how she performed. Public spaces are exciting places for artists, but they also come with practical concerns such as crowd management, safety, and local regulations. Another challenge came from the music industry itself. Performing popular songs helped Karolina connect with audiences, but online music also involves copyright rules and professional requirements. As her career developed, her team had to become more careful about managing content and ensuring that her work followed industry standards. These challenges did not mean her journey was ending. Instead, they marked the transition from a child sharing music online to a young artist learning how the professional world works. Every successful performer eventually faces the question of how to move from an early breakthrough into a sustainable career. For Karolina, the answer was not to repeat the past forever, but to continue developing a new chapter of growth and creativity. As Karolina entered her teenage years, her focus began shifting. The public was used to seeing her as the talented little girl with a violin, but behind the scenes she was developing as a musician, student, and individual. The decrease in some street performances led to speculation from fans, but the change reflected a natural stage of growth. Karolina spent more time improving her musical abilities, exploring different performance environments, and expanding her understanding of music beyond viral covers. Moving into more structured musical settings allowed her to experience new challenges. Performing with other musicians and developing more advanced skills helped her grow from a talented young performer into a more complete artist. Her family also continued to play an important role throughout this process. The journey was never only about internet popularity, it was about building a foundation for a long-term future in music. As she matured, Karolina began searching for a way to express herself beyond the image that audiences already knew. The violin remained an important part of her identity, but she wanted to explore more creative possibilities.